What's up, guys? It's Creeks Custom Motorsports here. We are going to kind of do a broad video. I don't know if it's necessarily an update. One little update. Was going to run Howard Lake last night at a show, Mad Dog Mayhem. Some unfortunate turn of events happened there that I was not able to run. I didn't want to... There was some politics going on last night, and I wasn't going to deal with it. I'm not going to take my car apart just to run a show that, quite frankly, is... I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to run a show where I'm told to take one small little thing off, and it might have been minor, it might not have been. Not had a problem with it since putting this 4.3 in. And not going to deal with rules being pulled out of rear ends, we'll say that, doesn't say it in the rules. So, yeah, kind of got that whole scheme going of, well, it doesn't say this, so I can do it, but yeah, at the same time, it doesn't say that I can. I'm just not going to ruin my car over something simple. So that's kind of that. Have a little bit of a head cold, guys. A little bit sinus type dealio here. Anywho, quick went from Howard Lake over to Silver Lake to pull the race car out of the Grove, and we went racing last night in Arlington, guys. Kind of a rough night. The heat, I always take slow. I just test out the track every night that I do race. When it does come about, just get a feel for the track, see if it's wet, dry, what tire pressure's got to kind of be at. Just get a feel for it, see how the car's going to handle. Now, it was super greasy last night. Took 4th out of 6 in the heat. The feature, when we were in the lineup, the car kind of started making a funny noise, kind of a ticking noise, so dive into that. Hopefully it's not anything major. The car's got like 262,000 miles on it, and it's done considerably well out there. I mean, it's kind of a heavier car, so people push me, I'm able to kind of push back a little. I don't get pushed around anymore like the Cavalier did. It was a very light car, and it might have worked, it might not have been, I don't know. But I had a certain individual driver, I'm not going to name his name. He pushed into me hard, pushed me into the infield considerably. So I kind of overreacted, and I kind of went with it and then went back into him, and I made him slam into another car. So I don't know who that was. Looked like somebody gave a middle finger, though. But anywho, yeah, that kind of was weird. That makes me want to know who it was. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the distraction. Anywho, lost my train of thought as well. Yeah, pushed back into him. I kind of might have got his driver door just slightly. I know it bent my tube front bumper, which shouldn't happen. Yeah, I've never seen something like that happen, which either means we got into it pretty good. I use that material for my cages and never bent them. So that's concerning almost. Makes me wonder how hard I actually did hit him, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm not going to walk over there. Sun's kind of shining into it weirdly. So that will kind of mess with things. One more race coming up, and then it's done for the season. There's a chance to possibly Derby again. Don't know if I'm going to take that chance, to be honest. I think I might call it quits for the year, maybe. We'll see. So we'll kind of see what happens there. What is going on is there's no more Pinto. It's gone. Don't mind that right now. We'll talk about that in a second. And in exchange for that Pinto and a few other things that were kind of given with that, I got this wouldn't you know it again, another V6 4.3 liter from some friends of mine with a cradle from another person that I'd go through for stuff. This one actually comes with an alternator, so that's going to be a new change, and I look forward to running something with an alternator again to charge a battery. That would be nice. So that's all fine and dandy. Let's see here. Brand new starter on it, so I have a backup starter, and I think mine's fried anyways. So this motor and trans might end up having to go into the wagon, which means motor number 3, tranny number, I guess, 3 actually. No. This is motor number 4. We took the original out because it broke a spark plug off. So yeah, this is motor number 4 going to that car, which means motors are going faster than the car is. I don't know if that's good or bad. Take it for what it's worth. Anyways, got this whole setup here in exchange for all them things. Look forward to testing it out. This thing looks like it could be a screamer. Tranny's not even had any runtime since getting rebuilt, which is phenomenal. Going to kind of give it a light break in before it goes, pedal to the metal. I don't want to wreck anything off that fresh rebuild. Let all the clutches and all that stuff, let them get the necessary tranny fluid that it needs to get to. And this motor, this came out of the Caprice. This is what gave me Mad Dog in Waconia, and it's what I ran Jordan with. Jordan, it had a lot of problems. Was running like just super rich. It was just running like garbage in Jordan. It was puking fuel out of the headers, and I mean, it was just, I went through 5 gallons of fuel that one derby, which is not okay, guys. It's just not. So anywho, it's pretty toast. Think I spun a bearing in it. Things are pretty dirty in here, crummy. The oil, I dropped it out of the oil pan. It smelled like fuel, like just gas. It was very watery as well. Honestly, if I had to guess, maybe a little bit of oil, a little bit of gas, and probably a lot of water. Because, I mean, you can put it on your finger, and it would almost kind of dry instantly. And, yeah, and you can smell the gas on it, which is another thing that is just not okay with it. So that'll get rebuilt this winter. That'll kind of be set on the side. This winter, the Caprice will probably get a few more things into it that I just have here laying around. So it'll probably get a tranny cooler. It'll get the transmission that's supposed to be backed by that 4.3, not the original tranny that's in it or whatever. It'll get my push-pull shifter, probably a bigger battery. Probably end up getting a new starter for it because that's pooched. Need to get a new water pump because the pressed-on fitting actually came off as well in the process yesterday. So all in all, it needs a water pump, or I just say screw it and I don't race this year or derby anymore this year, or we put that in there. We put that motor and tranny into it. Fresh rebuilds. I could go for it, to be honest. So yeah, I could just drop that stuff right into it. It would be so simple. Pull the old stuff out, put the new in, done. I already have motor mounts mocked up for a 4.3. This comes with a stock set of motor mounts. I mean, I could put a 305 back into it. So like, I made custom motor mounts to take the V8, slide them back with a steel plate. So I'll show you guys that in a video. I don't know if I quite got that in any of my previous videos, but it's great. I can drop a V8 into it, just like that. I can drop a 4.3 into it just like that. I made it kind of universal, so all the stuff I have can just slide right into it. It's great. So yeah, got a buddy coming over tonight. We're gonna, maybe take a few more things off the motor. He's got to come grab a couple things. And yeah, gonna be a good time, guys. But we'll catch you guys in the next video, and like and subscribe.